Are you feeling the weight of endless to-do lists? The pressure of making an important decision? Or maybe it's the stress of juggling multiple obligations, responsibilities in your day? Now, imagine if there was a moment in time that perfectly aligned for you, that you could find clarity, communicate effectively, lay down plans that could set you up for future successes. I took a sip just before I started and I must have went down the wrong pipe, so I apologize for that. What was I saying? Can you imagine a time when you could cut through the noise, enabling you to tackle even the most daunting tasks with an ease, with a precision? Because that is exactly what today's energy is offering us. So join me as we embark on a journey of self-discovery, unlocking your path to success, gaining an understanding of how to own this energy and move forward today and every day. Wow, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Hi. Um, First of all, thank you. Welcome for being here, and thank you. Thank you for all the positive, loving support you send me each and every day. Welcome to your daily focus, June the 26th, 2024. And of course, we always start with the numerology and we look at the 26. Now, the 26 energy, under the 26 energy, under the 26 energy, something can happen to us. And putting us in a position for bringing in prosperity and wealth. It could be something that we receive, or something that, it could be an aha moment, an epiphany, giving us that clarity, that knowledge, that insight. It could be a person. Absolutely. Now, the important thing is under a 26 energy to use good judgment. Okay, so think things through. When we don't think things through, things can get a little messy. So, under a 26 energy. So, we want to think it through. Now, 2 plus 6 is an 8. And that is about creating prosperity, abundance, love. But I would say mainly prosperity, stature, a renewed sense of hope, belief. And when we look at the daily numerology, we would have a 6 plus an 8, which is a 22 energy. The master number 22 appears, telling us to look at what we already have in our world, that we can actually step forward in. The 22 energy brings in these aha moments, these epiphanies. And so long as we're focused, so long as we're committed, so long as we are giving it a consistent action, our dreams, our hopes, our desires, our wants, our goals, regardless of where in your life you're putting this focus, that is when you will see tremendous results. Like on a drop of a hat, things can change for you. I don't think it's a drop of a hat. I think it's something else, but tell me what it is in the comments. The sun is in Cancer. The moon is in Pisces. I think I moved in around 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time this morning. So for all of us, I would think for the majority of us, except for a select few, will have a full day of the moon being in Pisces. More of a time to relax, more of a time to go within our thoughts, more of a time to allow the dreamscape to take us away, to allow ourselves a little bit of relaxation, a little bit of fun, a little bit of joy, but to really go into our dreams, paying attention to our dreams too. They can be very prophetic during this time, waking or sleeping. Now today, Mercury will trine Saturn, and that creates this wonderful energy for us. It enhances our ability to think clearly. We think logically. Our communication is disciplined. It allows clarity and understanding in everything we convey to another. Negotiations would probably be another thing that it would be good for. If you need to have that serious discussion, okay, that important decision to make, today holds great energy to support you in having success in doing those things and tackling those things. Planning, organizing, would be highlighted areas as well. Take the time to refine a goal, set a long-term goal. We may be looking at prioritizing our tasks or bringing in some kind of level of efficiency, and with a little bit of thought, or maybe it's a discussion with others, we can easily find solutions. Our ability to focus, to concentrate is on fire. It's definitely highlighted. And we're even a little bit more grounded. So chances are, instead of me having to remind you to take that step back, we'll automatically take that step back and weigh out the pros and cons before taking any kind of action. We should watch out for a couple of things, though. We could become overly cautious. We need to stay open to taking risks, to allow in flexibility. Even in creating the plan or the strategy, you want to be flexible, and you're not, this isn't a day to circle a date. I know before I've told you, circle a date. This is not a day to circle a date. Maybe put it in, I'll do it by this week or by this month, leave a little bit of wiggle room in there. Okay. It stops us from beating ourselves up if we miss the date, or it could fuel us into wanting to finish it ahead of time. And we could find ourselves kind of serious on a day like today. And it's okay to be serious. Serious is good, but make sure you're balancing that with activities that bring you joy, bring you happiness, relaxation. Okay, let's go to the cards now. Before, at the very beginning, 2 cards fell out, and look at this. We got the 10 of Swords and Judgment. I swear this just happened recently in a reading. Was it here? Or was I doing a personal reading? That these 2 cards came out and said, this is the time to let go. This is the time to leave the past in the past. The 10 of Swords tells us that we have been through the fires. We've been through the chaos. We've been through the struggles. But the 10 energy is about new beginnings. It's about the wheel turning. That through these experiences, those swords in our back actually represent the struggles we went through, but they represent the courage, the strength, the wisdom, and the knowledge, belief in self that came because of those challenges that we went through. And so we are ready to evolve, go to the next level. This would be very considerable to, or very similar to, I should say, a rebirth. So for some of us, definitely, these cards came flying out. Your angels are working hard for you because they knew you'd show up today and you'd be listening to this. So the struggle is behind you. You may still feel worn out, tired, beaten up, and that's okay. That will slowly fade as you start to recognize the potential for your future, of what you can step into, of who you can become, of what you can manifest, make tangible in your world going forward. Okay, so we'll put those cards back in. See if they want to come out again, or either of them want to come out again. Oh my gosh, now what do we have? Okay, so maybe I should have left those cards out as our was it the full moon those cards came out? I wonder. I'm going to go back and check the full moon, just the tarot card. I've got the timestamps in there, so it'll just take me a second to click that and see what cards fell out. I'm pretty sure I would have included that in either the end of the astrology or the beginning of the tarot. I'm thinking that's where it is, though. But look at these 3 cards that fly out now. We got the 10 of Cups, we got the 9 of Wands, and we've got the Death card here. Talk about a full... I mean, I've been talking strong energy ever since that Capricorn full moon, and here it is, just as intense. I mean, your weeklies were intense. My goodness, some of yours were off the chart. Sometimes when I'm doing those weeklies, I know that I'm giving you the information of what's going to happen now, but it's going to affect you down the road, and it's like a starting point to new beginnings. I can't wait to hear your story 6 months from now with some of the readings of what I'm bringing out for you. We got the 10 of Cups. So that's our happily ever after. We have the Nine of Wands, which is very similar to, I put the card back, the Ten of Swords, telling us that we have walked many paths to get to the here and now. And this is more about our successes that we've had in the path, what we have created, what we have expanded, what we have grown, a sense of abundance or prosperity or a great love, good healthy habits, well-being, a strong self-love perhaps. And now we are sizing out the new path. Okay, now that wand started, all those other wands started just like that one. The other ones are tall, straight, great growth on them now, but we did that. It was because of our plan, our execution of the plan that brought those things into being. And then we have the Death card, which is about feeling the freedom, feeling the liberation. This is a time to throw down that weapon, take off that cloak, allow your inner child to come out and play. Your inner child sits right there, almost pouting, wanting you to just get up and start dancing again, feel life again. Breathe in life. The laughter, the joy, the celebration. To allow yourself to trust who you are in your motives for going forward. To trust in something greater than yourself, God, your angels, your guides, the universe, your higher self, source, whatever it may be for you, whatever name you give it. I truly believe we all talk to the same energy. We just have different names depending on where we lived, how we were brought up, what our current beliefs are. So, move away from the past, the yesterdays. Okay? Let it turn to bone and then to dust. Let it turn to ash. And allow the rebirth of who you are. Allow your happily ever after to appear in your life. Okay, I'm going to keep those 3 cards out. I'm going to grab 2 more cards. Got the Page of Pentacles. Grow those dreams and grow them big. Don't worry so much about how you're going to get there. So this could be long-term planning, especially with Mercury and Saturn trining in the sky. It definitely could be long-term plans. We are dreaming of the possibilities. We are journaling about the possibilities. We are... And that Pisces moon is going to allow us to just pull back and go within our minds and create the scenario of great wealth or great happiness, great abundance, great prosperity, great love to come into our worlds. And feel, take a moment to do just a body scan and not so much about releasing energy or anything like that, but just notice how your body is reacting to that picture you're putting in front of yourself. Or maybe you're making it as a movie. Maybe everything's moving. The flowers are swaying. The trees are swaying. I see a little swaying back and forth too. So, really, really bring it alive. Bring it alive. Bring your happily ever after alive. Okay? Dream to the point where it almost scares you. Like, could you imagine if that really happened? Could I actually get there? Don't worry about that, okay? Just set the goal in motion. I think it was Mark Twain. Mark Twain said, what you do when you have this like ginormous goal that is overwhelming, like it's so huge we wouldn't even know, is to break it down into the little steps. And then I believe he said write the first page, or take the first step. Just take that first step and see where it leads, because it could potentially open up your horizons to something you never even thought could be something that you do. But it's exactly why you are here, realizing your potential and your growth. Okay, Page of Pentacles. He dreams outside the box because he's young. When we were children, we could be anything we want. People would say, what do you want to be? They didn't say, choose between these 3 things. Well, maybe a couple of us had that experience, but the majority of us just, Random strangers. What do you want to be when you grow up? So I guess I told my dad one time that I wanted to drive a school bus and all the kids on the bus were my children. I was going to have that many children that I would need a school bus to actually bring them around in. I had 3, very small bus, so anyways, the last card, Page of Swords, Page of Swords. There's a little bit of spontaneity here, and that's okay on a day like today because we are grounded just by Saturn being there. And Saturn's getting ready to go stationary retrograde, so Saturn isn't moving all that much in the sky. Pretty got his heels in a little bit there, keeping us grounded. So it's about allowing a little bit of serendipity into our life, a little bit of happiness, a little joy, especially if, like I said when I was doing the astrology, especially if you are, really starting to find yourself getting very serious about the day and whatnot. A Pisces moon is never about serious. It's more about, tapping into your heart center, your joy center, and allowing those two things to take you away. Okay. Let's get... Yeah, it's a completely different layout, but kind of cool. Maybe we'll use it. 3 cards on 2. Okay, here we go. An oracle card. I might be changing this up. I've got three decks in the wings. I haven't even looked at them yet. If I don't look at them soon, I'll be tearing my office apart so that I can, put my brand new desk in. Oh my gosh. Okay, 40. Show your support. Well, the 4 energy right away called to me that we do have the sun in Cancer, which is our sun sign right now. So showing our support is something that we can easily do under this kind of energy. We're gravitated towards supporting our loved ones, supporting our family, growing those bonds stronger and deeper. So that doesn't go away. I thought I saw hydrangeas here, but it is a rose. So I saw something different, and I know what it means. So I don't have to Google it, but maybe you'll want to Google something that you see here. Okay, the 40 energy. Show your support. That's very easy to do. Doesn't cost anything. Now take time to encourage a colleague, a co-worker, family member, or friend. Be a strong shoulder and a willing volunteer to run the errands. Provide a safe space for another's concerns and feelings to be discussed. Be a good listener. Jump in on providing extra time. Sponsor someone else's work. Share in somebody's success. All of nature continually shows us the value of creating a strong network. The trees provide shelter and support for many of the inhabitants. We are a community. When we gather, support for each other, everyone gains. I talked to all my plants and flowers, Why I was so excited I got that picture of the tree spirit there when I took a picture of my garden. I've been talking to that tree for years. I didn't think it was listening. Okay, we'll get an animal card here, and today we have fertility with the turtle. Now, that could be a very fertile day for you, and you could be creating babies right now. I wanted a school bus full. Maybe you just want the one. Big brother, big sister wants one. But it could be the fertility of, I really got this rebirth kind of energy coming at me here in this reading. So it really is about letting go of the old in order to have the rebirth in our life to take tomorrow is a brand new day. We can step into whatever we want. I'm going the wrong way. Oh, that I know why. I'm looking up fertility instead of a turtle. There he is. He was hiding. Okay, our keywords are creation, patience, stability, longevity, and protection. Dale Carnegie said most of the important things in the world have been accomplished by people who have kept on trying when there seemed to be no hope at all. If you've chosen Turtle, which we have, you are being told that there is a great opportunity coming for a new project. You have waited a long time for this, but Turtle reminds you that slow and steady can, in fact, win the race. Turtle tells you that having a patience and slowing down but keeping a steady pace will get you further than acting impatient or frustrated. Have you ever been trying to get pregnant or know someone close to you wishing to have a baby? Turtle tells you there may be indeed a pregnancy announcement by you or someone close to you. It could be someone who has been waiting a long time for a new addition, and they may have had to use some kind of fertility treatment in order to accomplish it. Turtle is a positive message and one with much happiness. I think that's it for Turtle. But yes, it is. Then I'm going to go to the unicorn. But when it was talking about the new baby that might be coming in, okay? But you might know somebody who has been working a long time to get a dream off the ground, a goal. And they're finally maybe having some success or whatever it might be. But somebody might around you have been waiting. Maybe it's you. Maybe you've been waiting a long time for this moment. Know that all the energy is pointing towards your success. So embrace this energy of today. And until we meet again, which will probably be tomorrow, remember, I do love you.